Good Friday evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. It's been 24 hours and 40 minutes since Meridian police officer Kenneth Kroom was shot and killed. His body was transported back to his hometown of Tuscaloosa. It just came through the city of Meridian moments ago. Meanwhile, the suspect, Dante Bender, was arrested this morning in Choctaw County, Mississippi. He is back in Meridian tonight and in jail. I tried talking to Bender this afternoon, but he did not want to say much. We have team coverage tonight.
I didn't do it.
None. Nothing about shooting and killing.
I didn't do it.
Dante Marquez Bender says he did not shoot and kill Meridian police officer Kenneth Kroom.
Then why are you being accused of doing it? You're a former law enforcement officer. Do you want to say anything about that?
Bender is back in Meridian after being on the run overnight. 17 hours after authorities say Bender shot and killed Officer Kenneth Kroom, he was taken into custody without incident in Ackerman, Mississippi.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories. Brittany Jones was a mother of 4. She worked at a nursing home as a certified nursing assistant. She lit up the nursing home at night, where she kept people laughing by making jokes. If she noticed anything wrong, she would always try to cheer you up no matter what. Brittany would leave work, go home, take a nap, and then come back to work, working 16 hours. Brittany had multiple jobs, but no matter how tired she would come to work with a great personality. She was also happy to be engaged and was planning her wedding. But sadly, her life took a turn for the worse on June 9th, when her and her fiancé got into an argument. On June 9th, her 12-year-old daughter ran across the street to tell the neighbor that Dante Bender was beating on her mom. Shortly afterwards, Brittany's other 3 kids ran across the street to the same neighbor house. The 12-year-old called the police. The neighbor could hear Dante beating on Brittany. Once Officer Kenneth Kroom arrived on the scene, Dante came to the door and told the officer that everything was okay and shut the door in the officer's face. The officer exited the porch, walked to the side of the home, and that's when he heard a gunshot. The officer called on the radio for backup and alerted officers en route shots had been fired. Dante then exited the door, firing shots at the officer, striking him with a fatal gunshot wound. Dante jumped off the porch, moved the officer patrol car from blocking his SUV, and left the scene. Once other Meridian police officers made it to the scene, Brittany Jones was lying inside a room with a fatal gunshot. Officer Kenneth Kroom was also shot and was pronounced dead at the Anderson Hospital. He was scheduled to be off on the day that the incident happened, but due to the shortage of MPD officers, he came in on his day off and lost his life. The manhunt for Bender ended the next day in Ackerman, where he was captured at a gas station.
According to Meridian Police, Officer Kroom was sent to this home on 51st Avenue around 5:20 Thursday afternoon.
Upon arrival, he advised that he had one at gunpoint. And shortly afterwards, he advised there were shots being fired. The second officer on scene that was out with Officer Kroom was called out that Officer Kroom was down.
Kroom was rushed by an escorted ambulance to Anderson Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Inside the home, police found 31-year-old Brittany Jones dead. Jones was said to be engaged to the suspect. She was also pregnant. Following the shooting, Bender took off in a black SUV. Authorities were trying to ping Bender's cell phone while also investigating several other leads. It's unclear exactly how they knew where to find Bender. At Friday's press briefing, Chief Young said Officer Kroom was supposed to be off work the day he died.
He chose to come in and serve, which he was known to do regularly. To his family, we are praying for you during this time. I know there are no words to ease your pain.
Now, Bender is charged with capital murder and murder in the first degree. Now, Judge Buck Roberts says Bender could face an additional murder charge because his fiancée was pregnant when she died. He says that would only come after an autopsy is performed.
Dante Bender is charged with capital murder and first-degree murder for killing his fiancée and the Meridian police officer. Thursday afternoon at North Point Health and Rehabilitation Center, a memorial ceremony was hell for Brittany Jones. Brittany was a loving and caring person who was always there when you needed her. She was loved by everyone around her, and when the news of her passing came about, her family and friends were shocked. The legacy Brittany left behind was nothing but happiness. From family to co-workers, she only left people feeling better about themselves and really made them happier. People were there to celebrate the life that Brittany once led for others. Another situation where a man takes his fiancée. This man was pure evil. He also was very abusive. For this woman to be the love of your life, you took her. She was also carrying his unborn child. She worked multiple jobs to hold the family together. He was a former police officer who got fired, but she still held everything together. On June the 5th, 4 days before he took her life, he left a message on his Facebook post. This man didn't love this woman, regardless what he wrote. More than likely, the argument that they got into was because he didn't have a job, and she got tired of working 16 hours and her side hustle job to hold everything. She also took care of his son that he had from a previous relationship. She probably told him, if I got to do it all by myself, then I need to be by myself. And he didn't like what she was saying. He was a coward. Ladies, before things get worse, leave that situation. If he not trying, why would you keep trying? Love yourself and your kids enough to get out of harm's way. Leave your thoughts and opinions down below. I will continue to keep my thoughts and prayer with the family, and I will see y'all in my next video.